Hello everybody, or nobody, whatever. I am the Bagel Bomb, or just Bagel Bomb, whatever. And I just wanted to make this video to kind of introduce myself to you guys. And I have started a couple other channels on YouTube, and there'll be links to them in the description. But those are just all silly, funny, fun, derpy, fun stuff, and I wanted a channel where I could be serious and talk about smart stuff like redstone and building. So I made this channel, and so yeah, I'm just gonna show you around my survival world, and just so I can show you what kind of videos I'm gonna be showing you. So this is a little cabin I made, and it used to be my home, but it's going to be a potion room. I just have a bunch of chests. Yeah, haven't really done anything yet. Oh, it's nighttime. Let me just switch that. Okay. Cheaty mods. This, I guess I'll just show you. This is my little enchanting room thingy. This is my furnace room. A bunch of furnaces and a anvil. How's my sound? It's pretty low. Anvil, workbenches, yeah. Iron bars. It's like a little forge thingy. I quite like it. This is my farm. I got sugarcane and pumpkins and wheat and all the goods. Oh jeez. Creeper. This is my little cow farm. Tons and tons of cows in it. Why are there monsters everywhere? What the poo, man? Jeez. That's my nether portal. I haven't done anything with that. Let me show you this. This is just my building to-do list. Build ender farm, yeah. This is my mob spawner. It only has 2 levels and it's not very high, so it doesn't work very well, but it's pretty good. So the monsters fall down, and I put a pressure plate that is wired up to this so I can see it from far away. I don't have to look right there. So yeah. I got a little ravine. Oh, over here is my diamond mine, and let's go down here. This is Jevon's design, and it works fantastically. I got just a bunch of furnaces and chests and stuff, but it's just a diamond mine. It works great. I have like well, I made a bunch of diamond stuff, so probably had 2 stacks of diamonds at one point. It's awesome. So yeah, it's just pretty simple. Ladder to get down, ladder to get up. I'll cut to when I get back up. Okay, so that was the diamond mine. Let's go over here. I made this little walkway, little path to here's my tree farm, and just saplings, axes, that stuff, and see it just goes oak, spruce, and then over here I have this little watchtower thing, and I was trying to build something like this, and I got kind of frustrated, so I just used my cheaty mods and went into creative. But some of it I did in survival. All the rest of this I did in survival. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little thing. I just go put water in here so I can drop from the top really quickly. A little walkway, stairway. All the way to this ladder, and then you just go up. It's just a simple little thing with glass so you can see out everywhere. And yeah, now let me show you my awesome, fantastic, amazing, beautiful home. good viewpoint. Bam! Oh jeez. Oh, I love it. I spent so much time on it, and it just looks fantastic. I'm going to creative mode so I can fly around. Look at it! Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. All on survival. So, let me show you the inside. Let's go back to survival. Path leading up to the door. Got some windows and crap, and yeah, stuff. I haven't really built anything, like any structural stuff, but I got like flowers and pumpkins and flowers and leaves and pumpkins and flowers and leaves and pumpkins and flowers and leaves and yeah. And I got this glass window thing looking out to all that nature stuff. It's quite cool. Then there's dual stairways on both sides, and just water with staircase going up. Oh, and then here's the second level with, again, some pumpkins and leaves and flowers. And then here's my bedroom, with bookshelves and the bed and this bed thingy, whatever it's called. And I quite like how this looks, because it's like a bed thing, but not really. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, let's go up to the third level now. Now the third level is just a storage room. I didn't know what to do with this, and I had a bunch of stuff, so I just decided to make a storage room that's very unorganized, and I really need to organize. So yeah, now let's go into the nether, and let me show you what I have in there. Food. Okay. So to the nether. So we're in the nether, and I got just this little portal room. Pretty fancy, I know. And then I got this path coming up here to this railway, and I put two lines instead of just one because I was thinking of just putting mine carts and making them go along all the time, so you just click and then click at the end to get out, instead of having to bring a mine cart and place it down and push the button and all that. But for some reason the mine carts don't seem to be working. See, I put like 10 on here or something. Now there's just one, just going around slowly. I don't know what happened. But I got this little leaf and end stone and brick, stone, whatever design. I quite like it. Oh jeez. Let's go down here to my nether fortress and all that. Just one minecart, I don't get it. I guess they all like collided into each other. And so if I break this, what'll happen? It'll just give me one. Are you kidding me? Well, that's stupid. Nope, you're going the wrong. Whatever. So this is, oh wow, there's a bunch of other skeletons. This is my nether fortress. I built this path going down to here because I wanted it to look nice. But yeah, this is the nether portal to the stronghold. Well, let's just go there, I guess. Okay, so I just have a little platform out in the middle of the ocean, and then there's this ladder going down, and I just built this little stone and cobblestone path going directly to the portal, so I wouldn't get lost in all this madness. that is the stronghold. And I haven't built anything in the end yet. Like I said, I need to, like I put on the build to-do list, I need to build another ender farm. But yeah, I haven't really built anything yet. I did kill the ender dragon though, so that's cool. Let's go back to the nether. Nether. Okay. Back through the nether portal. Okay. So I just had this nice little nether fortress right close to my spawn. Hello. It's nothing, it's just a normal nether fortress. I haven't really done anything much with it except for my blaze farm. I put this here because on the other side of there is death. So there's this staircase down. Oh, jeez! Holy crap! Let me go into peaceful for a second. Jeez. That was ridiculous. What is with this? So there's this blaze spawner over here, and I made a blaze farm. It's just a little simple piston pusher thing, ethos design. So the blazes spawn, they land on the pressure plates, and they get pushed all the way down to this little spot down here, where they will get crushed. And the way I've wired this is that I have 1 and 2, and they go down, you press this, they all get pushed up to here, and then this, for the crushing thing, you click this, and it crushes them for exactly the right amount of time, so that you just punch them 1 time and they die. And let me show you how I did this. I didn't want to use any furnace crap, like where you burn 1 wooden slab, because that's a waste of wood, and it's like all weird, and it doesn't always work for some reason. So I did it with redstone instead. Let me show you this. Let me hop into creative. So there's just the button is on the other side of that redstone, and it goes into 2 lines. 1 line going into this T flip-flop, just repeat going to the block, put on the redstone, put on that, put on the T flip-flop, and then it just goes down and powers the pistons, the crusher pistons. And so yeah, it closes on the blazes, and they get crushed and crushed. And then the second line goes into this line of repeaters that is 24 repeaters long, I believe, all on 4 tick except for 1 that's on the 3rd tick. And it just goes along, and that provides the exact right amount of time for the blazes to just 1-hit kill. And so it just goes back into the T flip-flop and switches it off again. That's the right amount of time for a T flip-flop, not with just a budge switch and a pulse limiter, because the T flip-flop is a little bit slower. But yeah, so crushes them for exactly the right amount of time. And I got this glowstone here because there's redstone, and I couldn't, yeah, but it looks nice and it lights up the place. Don't have to use torches. So yeah, I didn't get any help from Etho for that. Well, he might have done that, I don't know, I didn't watch the whole video. But yeah, I did that myself. So now, oh, I don't know where I'm going. Let's go to my test world to show you what I got in there. Test world. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'll just show you around this. This is where I do all my redstone stuff and test builds. So yeah. Here is my, what do you call it, automatic farm with a greenhouse kind of thing. And I couldn't figure out how it worked, how to get it to work for the pumpkins and all that, sugarcane and melons and stuff, but for the potatoes and carrots and wheat, that's really easy. You just have dispensers with water buckets in them, and you click them and they all go, and then you have water here so that they all land right here, and you click them all. I was trying to build some tower thing, and I got mad and blew it all up, and some of it blew up that too. So over here I was trying to think of how I could power pistons in the middle of other pistons, but I couldn't get it. But I made this cool little thing that's really weird. All it does is this. Just, yeah, I don't know what the heck I was doing. Over here, I was placing a bunch of things to just as references, so I could look at them and think about them, how they work, and think of how I could make them better and all that. So over here I have a double inverts acting as repeaters. These were the repeaters before repeaters. So it's just two inverts acting as a repeater, and the redstone signal goes in the block. Depowers the torch, which depowers this block, which powers that, and it goes, same thing, just makes it go longer with a, actually this is a 2-tick delay, so it's not exactly like a repeater, but yeah. So right here I have a, what do you call it, one of those lock thingies. Oh, I have it over here, combination lock. So yeah, I got a little one over here and a big one over here, and just flick the levers in the right way so that it does the right signal. I have a piston door over here with a button piston door. So yeah, and this is a pulse limiter just right next to, stop flying, to a piston. Yeah. Let's go over here. This, I was just playing, that's my special timer, and I'll show you that, or clock, I'll show you that in another video. And I was just playing with bud switches, bud switch to another bud switch, to another bud switch, to another bud switch, to just a piston. Right here I have a pulse lengthener, and it goes into the block. The signal goes in the block and the piston, and the block and the piston, and the block and the piston, and the block and the piston, all the way down, and it goes into the redstone, so that the block powers the redstone, and it makes the signal longer. So yeah, another pulse lengthener, another design, just vertical instead of sideways. Pistons and redstone signal. Piston powers the block, powers the redstone, and makes the thing go longer. Let's show you this. Pulse limiter and bud switch. So this is just like a ghetto T flip-flop. Just makes the signal shorter with the pulse limiter, and then makes the bud switch happen. Because it glitches, yeah. That's that. This I was just messing around. I made a little clock to T flip-flop and just making it go up and down for no reason. Okay. And over here I was playing with T flip-flop kind of stuff. Didn't actually make a T flip-flop, but just two pistons with a block. And yeah, as I said, I was just playing around with stuff. Huh. That's weird. It like always goes to that side. Okay. I made several designs of that blaze crusher thing to work it out, and this is one of them. It doesn't work. Or does it? No, it doesn't. That, and there's one over here, there's one right here, and I think this one is finally the right one. I finally worked it out here. So just T flip-flop at repeaters, as I said, crushes them for the same amount, for the right amount of time. Right here, why is there no minecart here? I just made a little piston minecart thing so that it powers the pistons and makes them go in, out, so yeah. Over there I was working on some redstone block stuff, and so yeah, I'm actually recording this after I recorded the redstone block stuff because the rendering corrupted and it was all bad, so I have to re-record it. But yeah, that's why there's some different stuff than from, well, I guess not, but whatever. Over here, switch it to day again. I have this like transportation activated piston stuff. So there's just pistons. There is this little, what happened to all the minecarts? Is that a glitch that happens when you switch from the update, from the actual update to the snapshot? It's just a minecart, and it goes when you hit it in this corner. It goes up, activates that, and then it goes into T flip-flop, and then it goes to the pistons, and the same thing on this side. And then right here, I saw on Derp Crafter that he made this awesome. I'm gonna turn the sound off. Freaking heck! He made this awesome little boat button thing that you push it through the wall, not through a corner, but through the actual wall. It's really cool. The boat just, when you hit it, it goes, and it activates the pressure plates, which pushes it back with the water bucket, and then it just acts as a button, but you can push it through the wall. It's pretty cool. And so what I was trying to do here was to like make a secret room with a bunch of, well, not a secret room, a room with a bunch of secret buttons and stuff that open a bunch of other piston doors, but I couldn't figure out the piston doors. Yeah. Over here I made a little bridge thing because I had an idea to make a bridge with arches on top of arches. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I quite like it, and it looks cool on the inside too because it has little arches. Yeah, just a little bridge design, pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys will enjoy my videos to come, and so I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be the redstone block stuff. But yeah, see you guys, bye.